Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rose. Kindly like this video and subscribe if you've not already done that. Thank you. This is my chit chat series. On today's series of the chit chat videos, let's talk about pregnancy. The journey of pregnancy, or more. We all know what pregnancy is. Let me start with like a background. The process of taking in. You don't want to go too scientific, and carrying a child, for 9 months before the child is given birth to. Pregnancy is so easy for some people. When you say easy, piece of cake, like very easy for some people. Why for others or more? I'm here to share my own journey or my own experiences. I'm a mother of 2 beautiful girls, and oh boy, first of all, some people just do like this and they get pregnant. Some do like this and they get pregnant, and for others it's kind of it takes time. So before I conceived either of my daughters, it took a while, like I think some months of trying, and then the whole pregnancy itself was not that easy. This place is quite hot. And back to what we're saying, pregnancy was not really the easiest for me. I know a lot of people, there was something I discovered during my pregnancy. People don't really talk about what they go through. In short, that was why I said let me talk about this, because a lot of people struggle silently, with a lot of different things, and there's little or no information. When I say little or no information, I don't mean you can Google online, you see a lot. In short, when I was pregnant, that's when I knew that, oh boy, in short, my doctor had to warn me one day that you're not don't assume that like you're a doctor, because any small symptom, I've gone to Google, So he said, like, stop stressing yourself out, because some of all these ailments and symptoms, they overhype or exaggerate, things. So he was like, stop that, stop going to Google to look for things that will just make you worry more, So I started looking through, when I had any issues, I would look through some groups. I think this baby center app, I would look through to see, and I'll see that other mothers shared their stories and what they went through. Okay, I want to share something I went through. I had, when I was pregnant for my second baby, I had issues with getting house helps. So that will be another topic. I think we're going to discuss, how do you guys manage with your health? Like, what is really going on? Okay, so that's another topic for another day. I had issues with mates, and the one I had staying with me had to leave for 1 or 2 reasons and personal reasons. The second one, the person they brought for me, when they're not really ready to work, they're just kind of looking for, help. If they can just come and pet, I literally had to tell her that you didn't come here for holiday, you came here to work. Do you get? So if you can, I have to beg her literally. If you can't do the work, please, just go so I can get somebody who will work, because I need the help. I'm the kind of person that, my first 4 months of pregnancy, I have, always throwing up every morning. Not just every morning, the morning sickness thing. Mine was not just morning, I would throw up the whole day. In short, every 3 hours if I don't eat something. That was for my first pregnancy. But for my second pregnancy, whether I eat or I don't eat, I must. That's compulsory, like clockwork. I can throw up to 8 times a day. I can throw up to 10 times a day. So you can imagine always vomiting, eating little. I was like I was not really that strong. And I had a toddler on my hands. I had, someone that I needed to take care of. I needed the help. This girl they brought for me would just, she was stressing my life. We'll discuss about that, in another video at length. But I had to beg her, like, please. But the period she was here, when she was stressing my life, and I had to, not just showing her things, but actually literally clean up after her. When she makes mistake here and there, I have to, show her this is what you do, this is what you do. Then some of things where, things that I had to use so much energy to do, and I started, my body started thinking or tricking itself into thinking it was preparing for labor at, I think that was 18 weeks, and I started bringing out show. So I didn't even know, I didn't even know what was happening or what that was. I just noticed, what show looks like, right? Just like some mucus mixed with a little bit of like some tinge of blood in it. And when I called the matron in my hospital, and she's like, girl, please go to the hospital so that the doctor can give you stuff. That if I had remained in the house, then my body I could start contracting, and there will be nothing that could be done to stop it. So I went to the hospital. I was given, drugs, and really it stopped after a while. I know there are a lot of women going through things. It's very, it's very scary when you are pregnant to see blood. Like, you're like, oh my goodness, like that's a no. According to what we've been told, what both my pregnancies, oh boy, I see blood though. I'm not going to even lie yourself. I see you well. So, but I'm grateful that it all ended in praise. So there are a lot of things that are not really talked about or shared, or there are a lot of things people don't really talk about, like what they're going through, or there's little or no personal information out there, if I should put it like that just the way I might share my story, and then if somebody is going through same, they could reach out and say, please, can I talk or whatever, and then I could now, but there's little or no information out there. So I searched for, whatever information I could find, nothing, Google throughout what happens when you're bringing out, blah, blah, blah. And my dear, nothing. So, but it was good to have some of all those apps, that you listen to people share their personal stories, and then you have an idea, of, what to expect. Or when you see those things, it's not that it's a remedy or it's a solution. It's just a way to help you calm down in that moment in time, just to help you calm down. So, and those were very helpful for me. So I think in pregnancy, a lot of people don't really talk about, waiting, then they see. Yes. So I think I just want to use this video to encourage women to try and share their stories more. Because you get why. You never know who your story could be helping or who your story could be encouraging. We're going to talk more on this in other videos. We'll go in depth into each of my, pregnancy journey or each of my pregnancy story, and we'll talk about that, in details in other videos. But pregnancy, it's not easy, my dear. It's not easy. Women are like superhumans, if I should say so. Then when you talk of, after when you now finish with the pregnancy stage, you now deal with the delivery. People argue this a lot. They're like, which of the stages of pregnancy or birthing a child or bringing a child to the world is the hardest? That question, I don't even know how to answer it, because first of all, we're talking of the stage of conception. Not everybody has it so easy. Then we're talking of the pregnancy itself. The pregnancy itself can really be a hassle sometimes. Then we're talking of after the 9 months, the process of delivery. Oh boy, we know that is not a piece of cake. Then after delivery, we are talking of the process of healing while taking care of a newborn. And you know how babies can be, right? Waking up at odd hours of the night or day, crying, lack of sleep, lack of rest. You literally don't have time for yourself for how many let me say the first 6 months at least when the baby is born. It's not easy. Then we always hear them advise women to take care of yourself after delivery, because we have the after pregnancy stage, which we call the postpartum, right? Yes, I think so. I think I'm correct. Yes, postpartum. That's after the whole delivery process and all that. This stage that comes after giving birth to a child and the pregnancy and all that. Now that stage is quite a delicate stage. It's a stage whereby, because is a new mom. That's why we have the concept of what we call omugwo. I don't know from whatever part of the country you might be watching this, but here in Nigeria, what we call omugwo is after giving birth, the girl's mother, or some places the boy's mother, but normally the girl's mother would come around to help out her daughter with the newborn baby. So I think it lasts a period of like 3 months, just to like put her through, because especially for first time moms that don't really know, they're clueless on what to expect or what to do. So you have this the mothers come over and stay with them and help them out the first 3 months. So that normally helps to like put them on track or guide them on that journey. Now, for people who don't have this, the whole essence of this omugwo is to help the lady, so that at least when someone steps in from time to time helping to hold the baby while she can get some rest, that helps even the healing process of her body too. But when you have a mother who doesn't have this help and she's doing everything alone and by herself, most of the time she breaks down, and we now have what we call, or some of them go into what we call postpartum depression, not having help, frustration. You see some mothers literally screaming at their babies, like, sorry about that, and screaming at their babies, like it's not easy. It's not easy. That's why I use this message to encourage everybody who is around a new mom to try and lend the hand when you can. Sometimes it's not everybody that has that mindset of asking for help, but I also encourage you, new moms, mothers, please ask for help. There is no award for being a superhero and dying from stress. There is none. But when you need help, please ask for it. Okay, ask for help. I just want to lay down a bit, help me with this, or ask for help. Because sometimes even the husbands of these people, they are clueless. They really don't know how they can be of service or how they can step in. And so sometimes if the person is not catching the drift that, oh boy, you need to relieve me, then you ask for the help so that you don't break down from stress. Pregnancy is not easy. Motherhood is a beautiful journey, but it's a very stressful one. So it's good to ask for all the help you can get. Accept the help you can get and ask for help when you need it, so you don't break down. All right, guys, thank you. We'll discuss more on this later, but let me just stop here for now. This is my own 2 cents on on this topic. So thank you for listening to me. I hope I didn't bore you out. So support me by subscribing to my channel, give this a thumbs up, and have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye.